Hello Aries, welcome to your He Said, She Said reading for January 2021. Thanks for joining us. My name's Michelle.
My name's Richard.
Let's get straight into your reading, Aries. From the Seasons of the Witch Oracle, you've pulled the card of Transformation. The saying on this one is, like 1,000 storms held in hands soft against the winds, there is change arising from deep within. So it seems like you are on the cusp of a major energy shift here. Perhaps a little bit of chaos around you, but let's see where this goes. Richard has pulled a card from the Elemental Oracle.
Yes, and it's a card of volcanoes. And this is about letting go of something. But you know about volcanoes, when they let go, they really let go.
So a powerful transformation around you. Could be you, could be the other person. Either side can resonate, so please keep that in mind. Perhaps it's both of you.
Right.
So let's see where this goes, Aries. I'm going to be using the Vice Versa Tarot. And this is a double-sided tarot, so I won't be reading reversals on my side of the table here, but Richard will be reading reversals on his side.
Yes, I'm just using the regular Rider-Waite here.
So let's see where this goes, Aries. I'm going to cut this deck, and let's start with the status of this relationship, how you are viewing the other person, the strengths of the relationship, the weaknesses, what you should do in this situation, what you shouldn't do, what's hidden or unexpected, and the potential outcome.
Okay, I've got the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck in the upright.
Okay.
I'm going to cut the cards here.
I had the Four of Wands.
We have the status of the relationship. We have how this person views you, strengths, weaknesses, what this person should keep doing, what they should stop doing, what's hidden for this person, and the outcome if nothing changes.
Okay, Aries, let's get started with the status of this relationship. I've got the Knight of Wands here. He is coming up in the reverse in the Vice Versa deck. So it feels to me like change has already happened. I feel like this Knight has already come in and created some kind of powerful energy shift. So when we're talking about this energy shift, I feel for a lot of you Aries, this has either just happened or it's about to happen.
Okay, status of the relationship. We have justice. Justice is about fairness. So whatever's happening here is going to be for the good of both of you in this situation, I feel.
One thing I will mention about this Knight is you'll notice he's riding into the storm. On the other side, he's more riding away from the energy. So this is riding into the storm.
Yeah, so maybe you're at the cusp of something, Aries.
Yeah, so let's see what we have over here. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, but that's coming up in the reverse. It feels like something that you're on the way to. I feel like, Aries, it may have been you that left a situation. You may be coming out of a marriage there with the Justice card. It seems like you're the one. I'm getting this as more the feminine energy on this side. You're the one here that's leaving a particular situation, moving more towards something else. You know, well, actually, for a lot of you, I'm getting you're leaving one particular situation to go directly into another situation quite quickly. But you're heading into this kind of chaotic storm event, because I feel that you might be even leaving chaos in your wake. Yeah, let's see where this goes.
Right. Yeah, I'm trying to get a sense here of where this volcano is going to come into play.
Yeah.
We know that volcanic eruptions can be violent, and we know that they can leave chaos in their wake as well.
Yeah.
All right, so let's take a look. This is how this person's viewing you. We have the Ten of Cups. That's somebody who views you as their happily ever after.
Wow, Aries, you know, it does feel like you're going from one thing directly into like something that feels committed.
Yeah, so certainly this person feels that way about you.
Yeah. I've got the Ten of Pentacles here as the strength. And what I'm seeing here, we're going from the 9 to the 10 of Pentacles. And from 9, it speaks of someone who is independent, single, alone. I get a transition kind of energy from one thing into another. And it feels like heading into this Ten of Pentacles. But I'm also getting this kind of energy around this of leaving, again I get this leaving chaos in your wake, because it seems like you're leaving something else to go directly into this commitment.
Right.
Aries. Could be you, could be the other person.
Okay, looking over here at the strength, we have the Fool, so this is a risk. And I can't help but think, Aries, that this is you. Leaving something in your wake, taking a chance, taking a risk, perhaps not being particularly cognizant of the consequences. Now, the Fool in the upright is not necessarily a bad thing. I generally see it as being neutral, really. But the overarching theme of the Fool here is not really thinking too hard about what's going to happen next.
Yeah. It feels like two things I'm getting. I feel like you're leaving behind this chaotic energy in your wake, but you're also heading into some chaos. So it doesn't feel to me like it's smooth sailing, this transition. It feels like a very bumpy ride, actually, because the challenge is the Knight of Swords. And he's in the middle of the storm.
Is he in the reverse, or is he in the upright?
He's actually in the reverse here, and it feels to me like he's in the middle of the storm. So you're riding away from something, you're riding into the storm, leaving some chaotic energy behind.
But there's the feeling here that there's some promise. There's a logical reason for your doing this, Aries. You believe that, especially with this Ten of Pentacles here, and that's in the upright as being the strength, that you're moving into something where you can have some sort of legacy. The other thing that we're seeing here is this person seems to believe that you are their happily ever after. It's
just that it seems to be happening very, very quickly. And not a whole lot of transition time in between with this Nine of Pentacles.
No, it's almost like it's kind of an instantaneous thing.
Yeah.
All right, looking over here at weaknesses or challenges for this person, we have the Page of Pentacles. Now, in the upright as a weakness or a challenge, I'm seeing this as being sort of the opposite of what we're dealing with here. What you're looking for when you get involved with a new person is the opportunity to ground yourself, to settle and to start building that foundation for something that's going to be long term or has some sort of future promise. And with this being the challenge, I think that's due to the fact that there isn't much of a time gap here between going from one thing to the next.
Yeah. With the Emperor as what you should do, he's in the reverse. It's about stability. It feels like needing to be stable before jumping into something too quickly. Because I'm looking at all of these figures here, they all have their backs turned. And so I'm getting an energy around this of what's not being thought through, what's not being paid attention to. The Emperor, you'll notice that he's looking out into what he is seeing as his domain, what he's already built in his life. But he has his back turned to this fire. He has his back turned to the volcano. Yeah, it feels like a little bit like jumping into the fire to me. With that volcano, it looks quite placid on the surface, but yet I feel like there's some kind of energy undercurrent here that could blow up.
Yeah, well, with the Emperor there, that's your card too, Aries. And it's in the reverse, and I can't help but also think that you are being perceived, perhaps by your current partner, as not being your best self.
There you go. That may be the case.
And if that's the case, then that's your advice. Your advice is actually to continue on your same path, but there's going to be a cost to that.
Yeah.
All right, so let's take a look over here at advice for this person, what they should keep doing. We have the Hanged Man. You know what? I don't mind that. The advice there, I see that as being slowing down.
Yeah.
But also, along with that, especially with the Volcano card here, the question is, what has to be sacrificed? What has to be sacrificed for the greater good as well? You know, Aries, what I'm sort of sensing out of all of this is that you're the one who's a bit more bullish here. The one who's a bit more...
gung-ho.
Gung-ho, exactly. And this person here, I think, has the potential to be a stabilizing influence for you. As long as, you know, everything they do is for the higher good, they kind of drag you towards that as well.
Yeah, it feels like somebody... I get an energy around that side of someone who needs to make the decision. This person the Aries may be pushing towards a commitment. The other person, I get some hesitancy there, but let's see what we shouldn't do. We've got the Hermit card. He's in the reverse. Now in this deck, the Hermit in reverse is more about paying attention to the wolves at the door. It's kind of like, I often talk about barking dogs. That noise that you try to block out in your mind. Not paying it, I call it your intuition, the barking dogs. I'm seeing that as intuition, especially with the Moon card, with the Moon in this particular card and the light. This Hermit is looking towards the light with the barking dogs. Somebody who needs to pay attention to the red flags, but isn't. It feels like jumping headfirst into something out of something else, but not really paying attention to the red flags, that the other person may not be fully on board with this, is what I'm getting from Spirit.
I think they're on board, but they're not on board with the timeline.
The timeline. It's just happening too quickly. Yeah. Yeah.
So what this person should not be doing, King of Wands in the upright.
That could be you, Aries.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's you. And it's trying to get you into the place where you are acting more as your best self. At the present time, I don't sense that you are.
Yeah, right in the center. Well, I'll talk about what's hidden first.
Yes, yeah.
With the King, I've got the King of Pentacles here, but he's in the reverse as what's hidden. I feel that this is somebody else. There's two people here. I feel like there's one feminine energy, two males.
This could be a current partner.
It could be a current partner, or it could be vice versa. Feel free to swap out the energies here between these roles.
He's in the reverse though, right? The King of Pentacles.
Yeah, meaning that this is, I'm getting this energy that this could be something more than what it currently is.
Well, the other thing I'm getting with that King of Pentacles in the reverse, especially with this Ten of Pentacles as being the strength, I'm getting that Aries, I think you're looking at a grass is greener type situation.
Yes,
especially with regard to finances.
Yes, absolutely. It feels like needing to make a choice between these two people. One, though, I don't feel is ready for anything long term. Yeah.
Right. The King of Pentacles, though, I think is somebody you have been involved with for a while.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
But it could be vice versa, just
Yeah.
like Michelle said.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's take a look at what's hidden over here for this person. King of Swords.
Another king. Goodness. A lot of king energy.
But you know, along with the Justice card and the King of Swords here, you know, I see a real need for honor. And I think that this person has honor. And I think this is what's going on, is that this person wants to slow down because they see what's happening with this situation. The Fool here could be more about you, Aries. The strength of the relationship being that you're willing to take this chance, willing to take this risk, willing to be gung-ho. But this person here trying to put the brakes on a bit, wanting things to slow down. I get the sense that things could be good with this person, but I don't sense that things would be good if this person was to go along with your timeline.
Yeah, you know, as the outcome I've got the Hierophant, but he's in reverse. So it feels to me like doing things differently this time. It feels like needing to see things in a different way. Well, the Hangman, right? It feels similar to that. You know, I'm looking at this baby down here, and the baby's holding a key, and it feels to me like a new beginning, having the desire for knowledge, and I see it as recognizing someone else's needs in a strange way. And, you know, so oftentimes when we're really wanting something, we're so focused on that we fail to take into account the other person's needs, where they are on the scale. Because I get a sense here of one person being really wanting this commitment, the other person not being anywhere close to ready for it.
Right. Okay, let's look at the outcome for this person over here. We have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Yes, you're pushing this person into your storm, Aries.
Yeah, it feels like that.
And it's overwhelming them.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to happen if nothing changes. So here's the thing, Aries. If you want to keep pushing, this person is going to become overwhelmed. And I think there's a real danger here that you could lose this opportunity.
Yeah.
Your advice presently, as I see it, is to slow down, is to talk to this person, get a real sense of their timeline, what they want. Because I do sense that you could have something with this person if you're willing to slow down.
Yeah, it feels like that because the speed here, it's just too much too soon. And there's not enough attention being paid to these barking dogs. You know, when you get involved with someone really, really quickly and it looks like a really great opportunity, you think, oh wow, this is the perfect person for me. Not giving it that time to really get to know the person. You know, warts and all, when you're operating from that place of, oh, isn't this wonderful, and love is grand, and all of that, then not enough attention gets paid to those red flags. And that's when we get into trouble, usually. It's very rare that we get into something quickly and it goes well. So let's see where this goes in the extended reading. I hope that you join us there. The link is down below in the descriptions box, Aries. It'll be about another 30 or so minute reading. We'll be clarifying, doing some Lenormand card readings as well as looking at some oracles for guidance. So please do join us there if this is resonating with you. Check out your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs if this one doesn't resonate, Aries. Wishing you the best for the new year. Please take care and bye for now.
Thanks, Aries. Goodbye and good luck.